Hi guys, cryptocurrency market, we're back following up with the Bitcoin. And I wanted to give you a different angle on the Bitcoin today, much more shorter term in nature. So I zoomed in all the way, and it's actually quite interesting. If you remember, let me zoom out a little bit just to refresh your memory. Right, because when price was starting to bottom out right here, remember this particular formation, the head and shoulders pattern? That was a good reason to believe price may end the downside correction phase and begin a new bullish phase, right? But to be honest, it was more likely that it's going to be yet another bullish trap, mostly because price did not reach yet the final destination, as I've declared, right? The 76.4 by definition last level of correction, which happens to be at 4750. We did not reach that level yet. So I thought that's more likely to be a bullish trap, and we were very much cautious. We did establish a bullish position, but we established a small bullish position. And when it reached the 61.8, remember this level right here? This is a 61.8 on the opposite side. Basically, let me show you again. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. So, if you measure this particular move, right? That's the previous opposite move from the top to the bottom, right? You'll find the 61.8 right here. And when I noticed that price was failing miserably here on breaking through, that was a strong warning sign, right? So we sold out all of our holdings, made a nice profit, quite small, and if you compare that to previous returns that we had, when the bullish market was on. But still, we've managed to escape right on time because price completely changed direction and proved itself yet again to be a bullish trap, right? Now, I was actually prepared to pull the trigger again if I know, for any sign of an upside reversal again. But it actually broke the neckline. So that same neckline that was supposed to support price failed, and basically the Bitcoin continued on the downside, right? So that's the background story. Now, when I take you closer again, zooming in again on the very local price section, it's quite interesting to see this particular setup forming here, right? This is a very, very narrow sideways movement. I'm talking about the last, 7 to 8, 9 days. Price is virtually trading on a very tight range here. And that could actually be presented by this C-matrix setup. And I want to point out this particular level, the bottom key level 6010, right? Because once price breaks that level, I think it's going to head straight to our final destination at 4750. Until it does that, I think it's more likely that it will just keep traveling within this very tight range. And the very fact that yesterday it actually closed, take a look at the close here yesterday, just a little bit above that 62.46 here, right? And today it's already flirting with that level, but this time from above, suggests that price is more likely to give us a little bit of an upside move, probably towards that, the upper section here, 65.10, and then possibly come back again. But like I said, until it leaves that 60.10, I think it's going to keep trading sideways. So we have these two limits from below and from above. From above, we got that same neckline I was mentioning before, combined pretty nicely here with that top key level 6745. So if it's going to break that level on the upside, well, that would require, reanalyzing the whole situation, because that may actually be a bullish opportunity. But we're still very much bearish with our outlook here on the Bitcoin, and we're going to be much more bearish once price leaves that very local setup and breaks that 60.10 on the downside. All right, that's about that Bitcoin. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.